Hey, I'm Zack, Waldrop Construction Company. We do commercial and industrial concrete work, a lot of rebar tying. We've been in business since 1972. My father and my grandfather actually started the company. I've taken over now. I'm the president. We do on average about 100 to 150 tons a month of tying steel, just according to the job load. Every job varies. I've bought some of these max tie guns lately and I've really enjoyed them. Before we had our demonstration, my father and I sat down and talked. I was totally against having the demonstration. I had told my father that I wasn't sure about the guns, and he said he had seen them in the past and he didn't like them, that they would not hold up. They would not hold rebar together to fly it into a hole. We was totally against anything to do with the guns before my demo. After we got through with the demo and my salesman had pounded and pounded, I said, all right, bring it on, we'll try it, but I'm not guaranteeing I'll buy it. But after the demo, we actually loved the tool. My father come to me and I said, you think I ought to buy it? He said, I think you ought to buy two, not just one. And he was totally against it as well. The quality of the tool and the time that it saved me has been tremendous difference. They have saved me loads of labor. I used to, on certain commercial jobs, I'd have 6 men that would tie for a day and a half to tie cages to go in the footers. Now I've cut that down to, I'll have 4 men that sit there for 3 hours and have every bit of the cages. I didn't think the guns would hold up to fly the cages. We actually pick the cages up with a lull and fly them in. I always thought that these guns wouldn't hold up and wouldn't be strong enough, the cages would fall apart. Now we take, and I got those 4 guys, they tie them up, they'll take a lull, they'll pick the cage up and fly it, and they do not fall apart. I never thought that would happen, never dreamed up, thought you'd have to be careful. They save me over 50% of time on my labor, and I can have my other guys working on other tasks of the project. So not only am I getting my rebar tied faster, I am also getting the job done faster as a whole because of the guns. They have saved me tons on labor. The guns, actually, my guys throw them around and they're rugged. They don't tear up. I've had 0 issues with my guns. The max reps come around all the time to check on them. They blow them out. They make sure everything's working fine. I've never had an issue, and my guys are not the easiest guys in the world on the max guns. I've had a rep at least once a month check on my tools ever since I purchased them. He'll come around, he'll tell me how many ties I got on each gun. He actually goes through and cleans my gun and checks everything to make sure everything's still properly functioning on them. I can say that the service from the reps is great. I've had machines I've bought in the past that's over $200,000 and that never have anybody come check on them. These guys come around at least once a month, make sure that everything's running properly, make sure I'm happy, make sure that everything's taken care of on my gun and I having no issue. My recommendation for anybody that's not using these tools is you're losing money. If you're not using these tools, you're losing time in other aspects of the job. If you're thinking about a demo, I would tell you to take the demo and you will love the tools. These tools will save you countless hours of labor and free other men up for other tasks. You can take a novice, the guy that just come on the job, and put him tying steel like somebody who's been there 10 years. They're excellent. My advice would be take a demo and check into buying a gun. If you're tying uprights in and you got to go through a mat of steel to the bottom, they can stick that gun down through there and pull the trigger instead of having to bend down with a tie reel and reach both arms through there. They can just stick one arm through the top mat of rebar, put the gun on the bottom upright, pull the trigger. It saves them time. We actually say now, just joking, it makes them lazy. They don't have to keep that heavy reel on their side. They run around with the gun, just stick it on the rebar, pull the trigger. It's so much simpler than wearing a reel all day.